Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. The Astros have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Justin Verlander gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder. Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
At the plate, Mookie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. His line against Justin Verlander. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Reddick. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get there. 1-2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 25.
No, you can never do it.
Digging in, Steve Pierce. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
I don't know what team to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Dog, Astros have 5, like I said. 4 for pitching. That's total 4.
And there's 20 of them. The longer, if it looks long, it's Xbox.
A bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down against Verlander here in the first. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time.
I'm pretty sure all you. Who's Schroeder?
No, wait, all my idea because most people at work.
Yeah, and
Price will be on the mound
there's
for the
already
series opener.
from a
Dan,
man person.
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one.
That's like a random person. Usually they work with random people. It'd be hard to get from dubs because those people are wrong by so many people.
Here's Michael Brantley to lead things off here in the
I would try the middle one first.
He's ready.
Because one of those middle probably would get left out.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. from offense to
Do you not have the app on your phone?
Now the 2-0.
No, the PlayStation app.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges
all you do is go
over
that.
versus David Price. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. One out, nobody on. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded.
Two.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Price gets his sign. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
That means I want to use it. We'll keep trying to. It took me like the 5th or 6th try when I did it.
Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Dog got lucky and got on the first try.
1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Oh my god, his fucking phone.
Just missing here.
Phone
2-0. Bullet back up the middle. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools.
Fucking phone is ridiculous. Should just fucking disconnect the fucking phone. Yes, it's annoying. Fucking wakes me up every morning.
Now here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early.
Some people like old games better.
Really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball.
No.
He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Gurriel ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Michael Davis.
Digging in now, Michael Chavis. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
SummerSlam. And they always do it.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, because that's what someone else said, and that's when they get to play the game.
You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up.
They should announce the cover in like next week,
I guess maybe the
like
crowd would have,
19th.
but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and
Yeah.
loose out there to start this one.
Swing and a miss.
It is. I'm pretty sure it surprised me if it's not.
You go down 0-2 to a guy
Unless they have, unless they have 2 covers, one for Becky and one for someone else.
Yeah, but who would beat them now? Unless they make it some legend character goals.
Yeah, it could be on the, it would be on the Legend Edition.
Who would be the legend?
Red Sox go down 1, 2, 3.
Usually when they do the legend, the guy comes back and fights that. No, he's not that big of a.
I'm trying to think, it's not gonna be long.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
It'd be Lesnar, so it's like there is no one.
First pitch on its way. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but
Yeah, could put
obviously
the
this
Ambos
guy
on the
made up his
cover.
mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
What, is raining where you're at? Mine just overcast while I'm at.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2.
Son.
Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
So here's how the both
What, the
sides are
Raptors?
positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young
What?
Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Will he play NBA like always? What he does in NBA, fucking dumb my team shit or whatever.
Lifetime versus David Price. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And he fouls this one off. Bregman tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 from Price. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and
Struck him out.
and there are 2 gone.
3 straight strikeouts.
Captain obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Who beat the Eagles 18-3?
Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Now the first pitch here from Price. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1-1 to count.
Oh, you watched this, dear. Nah.
towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base.
They still got Tom Brady.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network.
How many $100 right now?
Striding in from Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's
because of course he won $100 because you got 40 lineups.
It's early because I have 2 people playing right now.
I'm like $5, and I have 2 lineup. I have a guy who got -1, which is good.
I have 29 lineups.
I got Roy McIlroy.
And he takes ball 1.
Why you have Tiger Woods? I only have Tiger Woods.
Okay, you wanna know who I have in the lineup that I'm winning right now?
I have Roy McIlroy, Eric Johnson.
I have Scott Piercy. He's in first place.
What? The guy got -1? I have him too. That's why I have him both my lineup.
And I got Eric Van Roney, who's tied for second. And then I have Justin Bogus, Daniel Berger, Roy McIlroy, and Ketman in the same lineup.
Every ball I hit is just right at them. I hate baseball sometimes. It's like bullshit.
Baseball is just luck.
It's like it's kind of my favorite.
Splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
It's right down the middle. My contact is good. My swing time is good. Contact is okay. It's just a fly out.
I got another birdie.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Swing line.
There we go. It's a base hit. That falls.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
It's a double, and he's in his hitting streak.
At second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
Well, I'm pretty sure we both can be it.
That's like Bobby Jr. weapon double.
First point, you go to school.
And he's a
go
guy
to school
looking
for
to break
commentating.
out in a big way.
Who, me?
Been getting the results he or his club have been hoping.
See, like I don't like talking in front of people. That's the thing.
You're not in front of no one. You're in front of a camera.
Oh, I think I know how it'd be like. He's gonna be like in like a studio where like it's like, you know how the movie like Daddy Home. You're gonna be like in that thing. You know how they did like the radio thing? That's where you're gonna be at, something like that.
You might not even be in the camera. You could be the radio one. You're just sitting in a room and talking in front of a mic for the radio. So there won't be no
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just
worst golf. Anything can happen. This is a tough golf ball.
Grounder for the out.
Digging in for his second at bat, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with two gone.
I don't know, you never know what can happen.
Well,
I feel like I make the right decision on my players, but then I end up not doing shit.
Verlander had no strikeouts in this game. Ooh.
Yeah, because everyone else on.
Here's the 1-1.
Do USA play today?
Missed 1 and 2 now.
No, they don't play this Sunday.
Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You're the one on the left, yeah.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here.
You're the one on the left. Who the hell is that guy? Hold on.
Hit in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got one away.
The first baseman.
Yeah, the second one.
Standing in, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The Yankees won 7 straight games, which is ridiculous.
Come on, Bubba Wong, birdie the first hole.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I mean, not birdie, but he bogey.
Price ready with the 0-1.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee.
His Chargers suck.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Because he doesn't point strike 11.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah,
Look, he had one McCoy
on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
What?
Price is ready. First pitch on its way.
If just other people make it.
Yep.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Off speed
Golf
pitch
is that
in the dirt as he takes it
top
for a
parts in
ball.
golf is more people do golf than any other sport.
And
Golf and
off
football
the
can't be
fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Those are the
Yeah, now football, you want to pitch Patrick Mahomes every week.
ones.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, yeah, we did it like I
Away.
woke my dad. I grew up in NASCAR to see himself.
The 2-2 one more time.
Okay, yeah, I
Started
did
to
the best.
go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Cause I will win.
Skied
We
into
did it.
very shallow right. Betts has a read on it.
Well, we did like a thing where you pick drivers. It's like there's like
It's
20
over.
people.
Astros go down
And wherever
1,
your
2,
driver
3.
finished,
We'll
let's say
head to
your
the
driver
4th,
finished,
still
he won
scoreless.
that one. So you pick. The next week you will pick last. You pick last because you won. So whoever finishes had the worst finishing that week will pick first in that week.
Yeah, but I didn't like how we did the picks. Like, we don't wait till qualifying to do it. That's why I hate
By now,
sometimes.
one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Back to
Well, yeah, but yeah, I
Right.
did good.
the
And
first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed.
remember when I won at which
Brian never won at
That's before-
slow-mo.
Dan, does this continue or does somebody score?
No.
I
No.
think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well.
Brad
throwing
better at
strikes,
Walkie
having
Glenn. Do not
good
pick my
command of
Sloan.
the
Going won like
Pick him at
4
Walkie.
free times at
This is
slow.
going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he is going to have extra base
Saloma, to pick for Saloma, I don't even know who to pick. Part of me Truex or freaking Hamlet.
Harvick might have a good strategy. He's not fucking up. It's his pit crew. His pit crew is not fast.
There's like no more good road courses in the field no more.
He swings and grounds it to short. Correa scoops it up, and a good throw gets him one gun.
The only guys that have left is Danny Hamlin and Truex that I see in the.
Now that is designated hitter.
And then yeah, you got Kyle Busch who will probably be dominating.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off the
5 points. I mean, he pawed the first hole. That's terrible.
And there's a fastball from
Hey,
to jump ahead, 0-1.
that's better than bogey, Nick.
It's not always about filling up the strike zone all the
He
time.
bogey. That's terrible.
Oh, that's not good.
Into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
First he got a.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2.
What a swing.
He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Come on.
It's early. Look, it's early because they probably have 5 people playing. So don't worry, your good guys haven't played yet. Once they get playing,
Strike 1 to start the at
it'll
bat.
be good.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 offering.
I like my
Fastball
lineups.
pretty
My
close
lineups
that
are
time,
good.
but ruled a ball 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The set and the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again. Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Hey, Luke Donald, he bogeyed twice. First 2 holes he bogeyed.
First hit of the game for Houston.
You know, he could go, he could get freaking birdies in the next 3 holes. Golf can change in a minute.
Part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead.
That's why golf is a good sport. Golf relies, it's not a team game. You don't have teammates.
He got on top of one and was
Every man for himself.
last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get this.
You gotta rely on other people to screw up. If you're behind, you must do your duty and rely on them to mess up. I think people don't understand that. Like, they think it's boring. They don't understand this. Come on. It's not boring. To people, hitting a ball in a hole is boring, but it's not. They don't understand the aspects of the game. You don't understand how to get there.
Stands at second with no outs. Hit hard.
Because people say, oh, they don't score any goals. I'm like, that's just because they don't score goals does not make it boring. As they say in NASCAR, oh, there's no wrecks. That makes the race boring.
Yeah, that's what people said. That's what Mitchell said open because they're following the leader. Go gonna dominate. Every time I see someone dominate races, they say the race is boring. Doesn't matter who does it.
Not worried because he didn't really. There was times they had fights on the lead.
Harvick was the other guy who could beat him, and then Harvick had bad pit stops.
They had battles for the lead. It's just they just couldn't pass him.
People like Rex.
A boring race. You know what? A boring race. I'll tell you. Harvick is not too nice. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit. They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base. In now, Jose Altuve.
Yeah, but he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. He will only do that on the final one. There's a difference. There's a difference between dirty and aggressive. He's aggressive, but he's not. He is dirty at some times. But he's not a wreck someone out. He's not a wreck someone on purpose.
Oh my God, these Empires.
The only time I wreck someone on purpose is if he would get payback or something.
Like Kai Busch wrecked him on a caution before. Fucking dickhead.
Yeah, Kai Busch is the only person.
He wrecked fucking Boyer. He pushed Harvick into Boyer, and then he wrecks him on a caution.
You know, Kai Busch does that all the time. This is what happened. Oh wait, I was watching NASCAR. It was like they were doing some roll course in the Busch Series racing. I don't know, town 8, town 9, town 10. And Bobby Gordon was the leader, and Marcus Ambrose was in second, and there was a wreck behind them. The caution comes out, so Bobby Gordon slows down, and Marcus Ambrose spins him out on the caution. On purpose, I believe he did it on purpose. So NASCAR sits there and says, well, since Bobby Gordon did not keep caution speed, because he spun out, he has to restart in 12th place. Bobby Gordon didn't listen. He said, screw that. So he restarted second. Right when they go back, NASCAR said, okay, whatever. We're going to go green with 2 to go. And they restarted with green. He's in second when he's supposed to be in 12th, which he should have been in 12th, because that was bullshit what happened. And then, first turn, know what he does? Spins out Marcus Ambrose. Sometimes called show and then NASCAR just qualifies Bobby Gordon since he's not been there. He didn't win it. And then they suspend him the next race. So he didn't do the cup. Oh, so you suspend Bobby Gordon for something, you know? Then Kai Busch wrecks someone intentionally on caution. He doesn't get suspended for the cup race, for the Busch Series race.
Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
But when Bobby Gordon does it, he gets a massive fine and gets suspended.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 1, and the Red Sox nothing.
I don't understand why people quit these dumb-looking plays.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities.
How is Lamar Jackson faded that quick?
Yeah.
But still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the
you're way that.
He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner.
He's not young. He's in his prime.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
That's why. So I thought it was like 2021 because you said that early.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's why Prescott retired, because by then Prescott would retire more.
How did that fall in the season?
23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level.
That's because he doesn't.
And he watches a called strike.
Who's on the Packers? There's no Aaron Rodgers then.
Yeah, that's probably because he doesn't play with 15-minute quarters either. You want to finish the season a week on 59 quarters.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive.
I wonder who's like still quarterbacks for teams. Like every team probably have a rookie.
And no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
You probably would have still Jared Goff, Russell Wilson might still be on the Sox.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one.
The helmets.
To take a good hack at that pitch.
Line drive to center field. Springer is there now, and
Of course, you come back from 3 yards to get me out. So fucking bullshit this game is.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Christian Vasquez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on.
And there's a base hit.
Base hit to left field. And this one will bounce into the wall.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Settling in now, Christian Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. One left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's George Springer. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. That finds the zone, a called strike. The 1-1 from Price. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line toward right center.
Why didn't you put your glove out?
It should be extra bases.
Oh my god, game.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right
Should
now.
be a
So
double.
this is
Like,
a
Best
big
could have
moment
caught
in
that
this
thing.
game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball.
So the Astros got a mascot?
And we'll see if he tries to
The fuck?
change something this AB.
We never had a mascot.
He's set and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Bradley is there, 2 gone.
Next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Diaz.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the
What the
left
hell? Like, so gay.
side. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are
So
not
fucking
afraid to
gay.
take
It's like
2
this was
strikes.
so
They'll take
gay.
that pitcher deep in the count.
Everything he hit is hit, but no, I see on pitches good in the
And
outs.
he was able to come through.
No balls and 1 strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Price pauses. Here's the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. Chavis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 5 innings complete. The Astros on top, 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. And Dan he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Next up for the Red Sox, Steve Pearce. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Benintendi stands at first with 1 out. Got him.
Wow. Bullshit.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the
Oh, he doesn't throw any balls. He just challenged my hitters. Fucking bullshit.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Like, Verlander is not a good pitcher. He's just getting lucky. Everything I hit is a fucking out. It's just luck.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 2-0.
Is that +1?
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Altuve.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is foul right side. Bryce ready with another 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Looking to send him packing again. Fastball well outside.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even at 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Another full count offering on its way. Popped up. Pierce has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. No hits to this point. Now the first pitch here from Price. 0-1 the count. Price ready with the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot
Now
a ball
batting,
through the 3-4
third
hole,
baseman,
unmatched.
Alex Bregman.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Benintendi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the center fielder, Joe Springer.
Digging in once again, George Springer. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now.
What difficulty are you playing on? Easy?
Here it
That's
comes on
very
0-2.
easy, bro. Who plays on
Trying to get
pro?
him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Should never play below all pro. All pro is for the realistic.
Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses 2-2. Now Price misses here.
Oh
on
my
2-2.
God.
Runs it full, 3 balls and 2
These
strikes.
Empires are just
Well,
fucking
this has
joke.
been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It
They
allows
are.
the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson.
Come on. X button game.
Trying to
God.
keep the
Button
game
does
close.
something,
Here's
does
the
it?
pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Why is she so?
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Ryan Brazier takes over here with a runner at first and 2 down in the inning.
Number 70.
In now, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped to third.
Yeah.
But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further.
So I want to get 1 fucking out.
Adapt and persevere.
We need 1 out, Red Sox.
Offensive side, down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Oh, it's so hard to get 1 fucking out.
Really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the
No,
ball.
like they just hit everything as a fucking hit in this game. It's a fucking strike, Empire. Wake the fuck up.
Strikes the count.
Well, now you got fucking hired. Fucking Clyde Washington, the worst Empire in this fucking game.
But a foul ball, 1-1.
What is this Empire doing?
hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Astros 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Off and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Fouled off. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fouled away. And he got him.
Fuck. You swing and miss on that shit.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Striding in, Michael Chavis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Just on. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Nunez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Drives it
deep,
deep right center
deep,
field.
deep,
Goes Springer.
deep.
He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board.
And that's gonna be a triple.
Third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run, and
Bobby Jr. is having a game.
A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit out
And that's a base hit.
Through into center field, base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two out with the man at first. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full down, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The Astros lead it 5-2. So stepping in, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The right fielder, Josh.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nope.
Slider laid off for a ball.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball one. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch to third. And there's out number 2. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Is the knuckleball taken for a strike?
Sucks.
To 2-2 now.
Nothing. What?
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed.
He's swing and miss on that.
Down in order go the Red Sox, and the deficit remains 5-2. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Brandon Workman will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
At the plate, George Springer. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. Up the middle and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still out in front, 5-2. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. take. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Really? Because I don't have enough room for it. There's nothing to do in that game anyways. Because the Royster's son. There's no one to fight.
Now the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
That's for the Red Sox. The third baseman, Michael Davis.
Now batting, Michael Chavis. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he fouls this one off. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Astros make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Houston Astros took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Justin Verlander earns his 8th victory of the season. Roberto Osuna records the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.